Hello, friends and strangers, and welcome back to Code Vein 2. And the end of days as the sky looks like. We are back in the city for one tiny little quick detour before we go on. Because I tried to figure out how to get to this stupid tower for who knows how long. Well, I found an answer.
I'll be along for the ride.
In editing, and only in editing, I noticed that this wonderful site explanation of what the motorcycle can do says jump/glide. And you know,
I love that moment of weightless numerous
glide
creatures
it does.
have now made this their
It
home.
just works. It took me this long to figure this out. Like, if anyone ever doubted that this is blind, I think this very much shows that yes it is. And for our troubles
That
we
looks
get
like something we can use.
one more upgrade to our healing. And we can finally take this pin off. That is embarrassing, but like, it is what it is. So yeah, for today we are going to go back to the status build, using the blood code from Lavinia. And I'm also using a dual blade, because this is the weapon type that I have kind of neglected. And this is a very special one we found in some of the... I want to say it like was some of the latest episodes. It has fire and ice damage on it, and has some cool special attacks because of that. There was a normal heavy and then a charged heavy. But with the Lavinia blood code, I upgraded it to... well, not upgraded, transformed it to inflict sunblight. And again, with this specific blood code, it loses 1 point of damage when doing that. So I said, well, time to bust out a weapon class that I haven't used that much, but also just bust out the status build once more to really see that in action. As secondary weapon, I brought back the spin halberd, because why not? But I want to focus on the dual blade. Also this item. Not worth it. Not worth it. Well, let's get to the actual end, probably. One other little thing that happened between episodes. We have Jedwiga as a partner. I started talking to her and she just gave us a summoning pact. And we also have a quest to... not just any kind of quest, but like the quest. We have a request from her. And that request is collect 4 uncanny stones. Like, absolutely perfect.
I see. So the heroes have been defeated. Your mission is nearly done as well. Come back in one piece. Found some, did you? As promised, this is for your trouble.
Just what are they?
Nothing you need to worry about. These stones are fragments of lost history. Relics of my sin. Once upon a time, I almost drove the world to ruin. That's as much as I'll say right now. If you want to know more, bring me more stones.
VIP pass, card received from Jedwiga in exchange for uncanny stones. Expands range of items. Okay. Her items? No, these seem normal, so probably down there where we can also buy upgrade materials. We have more stones.
Oh, diligent worker, aren't you? Have some alms for your pains.
Yeah, like, I want to hear the rest of the story.
Right. Where were we? I used to tamper with parallel worlds, and quite obsessively. My goal was to cherry-pick favorable outcomes for our timeline. Just a little space-time scrapbooking, so to speak. Those around me were vehemently opposed, but I paid them no mind. A costly mistake. My meddling broke causality. Paradoxes began corroding the world. Ugh, I'm bored. Keep bringing me stones, and I'll tell you more. My shop's always open.
Yeah, but before we do that, I want to take a look at some stuff. Okay, we will look at what she has. There they are. Uncanny stone. Bits of irregularly shaped rubble found throughout the frontier. Magma's shop cleric collects them. That doesn't tell me anything!
I see.
Okay, but we have more.
You've collected quite a few. Good work. Here's your payment. What's that look for? Fine. I'll talk. The damaged causality was wreaking havoc. When all seemed lost, in swooped Idris. He was a sworn friend of my father, a revenant with the power to manipulate time. His downright broken ability let him undo everything I'd screwed up. Thanks to him, ruin was staved off. But the favor left us profoundly indebted to Voda House. We'll pick up next time. But you see where this story's going, don't you?
Well, I'm more interested actually as to like... Okay, your father. With how she looks like... I mean, Dragam? I think it was the name? Xenon's little, like, whatever, crafted after his wife. I just have to question, like, is he the one you mean as father? But also, like, why did you meddle with time, even? Like, that Idris swoops in to save, okay, sure, great, wonderful. But, like, why did you even attempt to do that? I think there's a bit of story missing. Wait, indebted to Voda House, and we know Valentin was looking into the temporal rifts. And Valentin is now also one of the heroes we have to... Actually, maybe we will get answers to that later. But still, we have more stones. Do you have more to say?
You're hauling these in. As usual, here's your payment. Each of these stones is a fragment of lost history. The byproduct of meddling with space-time. In a way, they're like the remains of worlds I snuffed out. Thanks to you, I can give them a proper send-off. As for the rest of my story, the levy of my brush with disaster was imposed, not on me, but my inner circle. They were charged for failing to rein me in. You'll find no better example of how sickening Revenant law can be. Since then, I stopped seeking out things I wanted. Or rather, I lost my sense of desire. Listen to me ramble. I've said enough.
Do we have one more? Oh, yes, we do.
You're still collecting those? There's nothing left to tell you.
Yeah, why... It's like, it's clear that she wanted to change the world, but like, why? What is it you desired?
What I desired? Perhaps you've heard of Xenon Griffgoat? He's my father.
As expected.
Since my mother died, he's been haunted by guilt. I wanted to create a world where he could forgive himself. But in the end, it was a mistake. There's nothing left I can do. I've said too much. Here's your final payment. Thanks for the help.
Okay, no more for real.
Enough talk about my father, Xenon. Not even I can fathom what that man was thinking.
Okay.
My shop's always open.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna look at that.
As you can see, this...
Oh. Oh. Oh, there's a lot of stuff that she sells now. A lot of these names feel like they're from the first game, even. Yeah, that one definitely. Oh boy. That is a lot to potentially test. I
We're
kind
done
of
here,
potentially
I take
want
it?
to do that. Huh. Maybe next time. Okay. Are we gonna go back here or not? I do think there's still going to be some time, or it's gonna be like, when you finish the game, you can decide if you want to go to New Game Plus, right? We have a free exploration era. I don't think they're just gonna send us off into New Game Plus without letting us decide for ourselves. So next time, maybe we're gonna check out some of those and actually use them. But another thing I saw was speak to Xenon. Well, it seems to be here at Magmel, but I cannot find the guy. But we have a different Magmel.
The duty of Voda House, indeed. I don't make promises lightly. I mean to change the future where you shall live into something wonderful.
Okay, that
Each of us must rise to the occasion.
sounds a bit more foreboding now. Well, I found him. Weird that we can't talk to him from the front. I have to do it from the side, but oh well.
Let us spare none of our strength.
Why are you doing this?
Hail and well met, my dear comrade. We have an emergency on our hands. The fate of the very world hangs in the balance, and none can assist but you. Come, it is imperative. I was sifting through my memories of the Resurgence research when, lo and behold, I was positively thunderstruck, like a bolt from the blue. There is a hole, a wicked void in my memory sphere. On Insula Carcere, I was subjected to forma torture. Naturally, I bore the brunt of it handily, seeing as I am an Ubermensch, after all. As it turns out, an infinitesimal fraction of the whole was compromised. Me, Xenon Griffgoat, now standing here bereft of total recall? That defies all reason! All I remember was that the memory was of utmost importance. That may be more harrowing than its loss. At any rate, left unattended, the string on the sword hanging above our heads is liable to snap at any moment. I must embark on an epic journey to stimulate my glorious hippocampus. Care to join? I know what you're thinking, and yes, I will reward you handsomely for your time. First, there's a place I'd like to visit on Magmel Island. If you're ready, we shall embark immediately. Let us make all due haste. Let us be off then. Fret not. My tithe has graced your purse.
Sure.
Ha! Precisely what I'd expect from a dear friend.
Well, we're just gonna do this now, but like, may I ask you one tiny question? Why does your dialogue have music? Also, I don't expect that this is gonna be anything serious. I expect it actually to be probably some kind of slapstick comedy. Also, I just realized I have to feed him noodles. I don't want to. Where are we going? Great.
Marvelous. Yes, simply splendid. I tell you sure and I tell you true, there is no pleasure like high tea with a vista. This was a scenic spot that Sabine and I discovered on one of our jaunts. It all seemed so simple then. Sipping tea was our leisure, a historic pastime we made our present. Waxing euphoric over her memory has kindled my endorphins! Now, to stimulate the hippocampus! Nothing. That's odd. That aside, tell me how the tea tastes. I take a certain pride in it, and these leaves are delightful.
Sure, good.
Ha ha! Very good indeed! You have a refined palate. In any case, enough time dithered away. Time to head to the next spot. That's right, we're visiting another nostalgic gem. More beautiful land on the scenic coast of my lifelong honeymoon. Ah, what a glorious occasion for us all. I say we enjoy it. In fact, I insist we do. Onwards!
As if... Oh. That is a bit of a place to visit. I guess we have to go up there?
Danger beckons. How thrilling! We've only just begun!
Oh yeah, before I forget it. We're using this super cool mega burn laser that inflicts sunblight. Potentially, if it triggers with this, don't forget the blood code, if we actually do inflict status, we get Ichor back, 3 points of it. So potentially the laser costs only 2. That hits! That was like max range, like... I hate you.
Only the hands of a fine engineer could create such dependable machinery. Tea is served. There's nothing like it for the weary mind. As doom inches ever closer, we must take solace in our diversions. And perhaps it is time frittered away, but what better thing is there to fritter? An overburdened mind invites folly, and folly invites mistakes. Take my advice. Cherish the company of your friends. Now then, let us try once again. Hippocampal stimulation! No luck. How baffling. Let's finish our tea and chance the next spot. By the way, your posh motorcycle there, did you know that was a brainchild of mine? Surely you're not surprised. I gave it away some time ago. That you should end up its owner proves that chance takes no chances.
Yeah, why did you get rid of it?
Knowledge may be a virtue, but some things in this world are best left a mystery. Don't say I didn't warn you. Wouldn't you rather let sleeping dogs lie? But alas, too late. It has been asked and shall be answered. The frame didn't fit my Herculean stature. I realize that a touch too late. Keep that between you and I, yes? Well, my tea craving is amply and aptly sated. On to the next spot, my friend. Forward, ho!
It is just comedy, but it's still enjoyable. May I say though that like you are so out of place in this game world. Like the visual design is just ridiculous. The character is just so over the top. And I mean, like, most of the characters are anime cliches, but they still kind of
Past, now lost,
feel like they kind of belong all together. This one is the sore thumb sticking out. Also, now that he actually mentioned it again, the motorcycle. There is actually something that I find very interesting, and it is in the Ferris wheel amusement park. The motorcycle having wings. Something that I, again, only figured out thanks to me even editing this, because I didn't read it, ever. But I have been now through, I mean, probably the entire game. Like, that spire, that is the final thing we're doing, right? There isn't really anything else we're doing. I have not seen any place of this game now where I needed to fly over. That one place, that one tower, is all that the game has for that. I don't want to be too mean, but like, having the motorcycle be a glider feels like a completely wasted mechanic, because there's just nothing else to it. Oh, there's enemies. Yeah. Here's the biggest problem with the status build. God dang it. You can see it at that enemy, like... There wasn't even halfway filling up the bar. Like, even some of the bigger enemies, like, the status build-up seems to be actually, like, one of the bigger issues with it. Like, maybe we can... Nope. Like, we literally mashed onto that enemy who knows how much, and it's like, that didn't trigger it. So how much do you have to do to trigger it? This is kind of also the point why I'm kind of happy using this weapon that didn't really lose damage, because, like, we need the normal damage.
Yes, quite. When the tea is good, then the life is good. Now that I'm relaxed, I believe it's time to work some memory magic. Come along now, dear gray matter of mine, show some gusto! My beloved cells seem to be gusto deficient today. Perhaps next time. I took my daughter here once, shortly after she was born. Joyous times, truly. Lamentably, we've since grown quite estranged. Nevertheless, I was relieved to hear she's settled down at Magmel.
You mean Jadwiga?
Precisely! She is the spitting image of my wife, and every bit as lovely. I wanted her to live with me, of course, but alas, prison is hardly a home for a growing girl now, is it? As it happens, she inherited my, shall we call it a freedom of spirit? My meddling would only irritate her. As long as she's happy, I'm happy. When all is said and done, what more can a parent ask for? I do send her presents, quite regularly, mind you. If only she'd reply sometime, just once in a blue moon. Should you, perchance, to cross paths with her, would you befriend her? Of all my acquaintances, I can't think of a better person than you to be by her side. Now then, all that said and done, we'd best be moving on!
Wait, so she's your actual biological daughter and not a creation of science? Okay. I mean, she answered it herself. She was meddling with time. I guess that is why she is split into who knows how many different beings of herself or something. But I kind of just expected she was, like, kind of an unstable creation of yours. But okay, I guess not. Are we now going to the Scar somewhere? Yes, we are. That's a peculiar place. Why specifically this tower?
Not the most opulent view for the greatest drink known, but it has its quaint charm. An addition by subtraction, so to speak. Now then, without further ado, let's get stimulating! No effect. None at all. So be it. There's always next time. Because of our longevity, many revenants become fixated on legacy. What they will be leaving behind. I was once the same, striving constantly for perpetual excellence. It was my raison d'être. My wife, on the other hand, she held the opposite view. As I saw it, aging was a disease, an act congruent to decay. My wife believed otherwise. She often spoke of the beauty inherent in the transience. Time itself was what made things lovely to her. In one fell swoop, she pulled me out of my pessimism and made every day a celebration, a looking in on life's splendor. Do you understand? I mean, does that track well to you?
Sometimes. So, yeah.
I see. Like my wife, you see the world in a dint of roses. Growth, change, death. Life as it is. We must cherish that feeling. We mustn't lose sight of it unto the very end of all things. Surely that's enough pondering. I fancy my chances at the next spot. Really, I do. Many thanks for accompanying me on this little quest of mine. If only this confounded memory would cooperate with our fastidiousness! This faux pas may go down as the greatest blunder in the epic of Xenon Griffgoat. Nevertheless, I haven't conceded yet. Now, I stimulate my hippocampus in earnest! I simply pray my mighty cerebellum doesn't blow Magmel to oblivion!
That's not how remembering works.
I can't remember. This is not like me. This is shameful. Must I suffer twice what I've already lost?
Are you... have... Deus Ex plot device? For real?
Sabine! How fare you, my love? We have come to nurse you back to health. Name your desires, whatever they may be. If I can decree it, you shall have it.
Thank you, Xenon. You know, if I could have one thing... The first flowers you ever gave me. How sweet they were.
Yes, I remember. I knew you liked flowers, so I sent you a bouquet I arranged myself. But is that enough, Sabine? There are so many other wondrous things. You need only ask.
Yes, it's what I want.
Don't always need the most extravagant things. Sometimes the simplest things are the most important.
You weren't sure I'd like them, and you worked yourself into a tizzy for my sake. It was a labor of love, not reason. I'm not long for this world, but my love for you will never perish. So please, don't grieve for too long. I'll be with you always.
So this was the missing memory. It was with me all along, but it had become such a part of my being, there was no need to recall it.
Thank you, my friend, for your undying patience. A love that outlives the flesh, that outlives all that we are and become. It was only lost, never forgotten. More the fool was I for doubting. Centuries have gone by, but I still feel it as I did then. The love she bequeathed me still lights my way, still fires the furnace of my soul like an undying flame. You helped me to see that again. From the bottom of my heart, I, Xenon Griffgoat, am most grateful. A gift is in order. It's the least I can do. A simple trinket, perhaps, but one I'd like you to have. I know the handiwork is crude, but nevertheless, I hope you will accept it. Is that so? I've made my mark on your life, then. If I have, I must say that I am deeply pleased for the honor. Thus concludes our journey of reminiscence! Let's put the past behind and march forth into the future! Let's go nix a calamity! Life and beauty for all! This is my decree, and so it shall be done!
Huh. Handmade ornament crafted by Xenon for a friend. He didn't know if it would be well received, but his desire to give it outweighed the risk. That's overall kind of just wholesome. Ah, we have more to do. Okay. I am kind of maybe somewhat hoping that... I mean, I don't know. Xenon is definitely a bit different because he already gave us something in weird dream space to help us. But, like, I feel like he is so far the only hero that doesn't have like two fights. We don't have a bond back to him, so I'm a bit... I don't know. I ran around the facility, like the prison and all. Like, I haven't found anything yet, so maybe we get it somewhere else. Another chance at the past. Otherwise, like, if I don't find anything now, I'm like, then we're just gonna move on.
I see. You're
So...
do try to stay.
That's not how that works. Do I have to do it with the other version? Goodness gracious. Why is this like this? It is literally the same person. If this now works, I'm gonna call it like arbitrary, just unnecessary hindrance.
I see. Your mission... Will you stop bugging me? I have nothing left to say. What do you want?
Yeah, it works now. I have a message from Xenon.
A message? I see. So you met him in the past. As long as she's happy, I'm happy. Give me a break. Why can't he practice what he preaches? I'll promise you this. No matter how you change the past, I'll always be on your side. Live, and let your heart be your guide. You are the future, so surprise me, my friend.
That voice line feels like it's more important.
I don't dislike you, despite how you trouble me. I'll be at your side until you meet your end, my friend.
Okay. Okay, now we really don't have anything else. I could try to go back and try to find something, but like, why would that have changed anything now? Well, we don't really have anything else to do now, so let's get on with it, shall we?
I will now transport us to Luna Rapacis. Are you ready to depart?
This feels like the point of no return, because it's literally a question. If I say I need more time,
We'll go when you're sufficiently prepared.
probably fully prepared, but I just want to know.
I will now
Okay,
We'll go.
so anything that happens with you when we master blood codes and all, because I mastered now like every other blood code that we have in between episodes, nothing like that happened, so I believe that we can do these kind of things later on,
I will now
afterwards. So in that case, it might not really be a point of no return. It might just be a point of a later return. In that case, I'm ready, or I'm just gonna do stuff in New Game Plus. That also works. So let's go.
So be it. The key to Valentin's cocoon is his closest confidant. An unusual key, to say the least, and yet only he can commune with Valentin's pathos. Noah, it is you.
Guess that checks out.
Huh?
Having said that, Valentin's cocoon is particularly resilient. The key alone cannot break his seal. Our solution, the Luna Rapacis. The moon brims with energy generated by the resurgence. By harnessing its power, you'll be able to reach Valentin and release his seal. The fate of humanity is in your hands.
What's the matter?
I have debated long hours whether to divulge this before I sent you away. But I believe you have the right to know, and the news will not be pleasant. But please trust that I mean well in telling you this.
Okay, no talking. That's great. Why is the buildings in here? Anyway, yeah, Noah doesn't exist though. Like, he is not supposed to be here. He is supposed to be dead. We were not supposed to save him. We did that because we wanted to, because we changed something. Lavinia originally does not want us to do that. So now I'm really like, okay, I'm doing a second playthrough. I'm gonna not save anyone. I want to see the differences. Now I'm intrigued. Because that plot point does not work if we don't save Noah. Unless we carry his statue here or something, but like, no, that would be ridiculous. So, yeah. Okay, we can just return to Magmal. This is not a point of no return, but like, what is this place?
Hey, sorry for the wait. You damn fool. Who asked you to put the world on your shoulders? Way back when, he and I swore an oath. If we ever found ourselves at the crossroads of destiny, we'd walk down the same path, together. And if either of us was ever to stray, the other would drag his ass back onto it. Now, I guess it's time I make good on that oath. Come on, let's go. I've got to pry him out of this nightmare. It's been too long. I was itching for a fight.
Okay, but like that is the
We
cocoon.
have arrived at Luna Rapacis, cradle of the final cocoon and the infernal bane of all revenant kind.
Isn't Luna Rapacis the thing that quelled the resurgence? So that's a bit weird to say.
The air feels tension. Multiple shards of pathos are nearby. Let's start collecting resurgence energy, but be ready for anything.
Like, why is there like a half a city in here?
Make sure you rest up.
I don't really think resting is that important. There is enemies in here, definitely. And very solid teeth ground that you can get stuck on. So I'm just gonna... Oh god, it's these things. Well, they have something to do with Luna. Why is there just a
This one's
random
different.
spot of green? What the actual flying hell is this? Okay. Yeah, the build-up is really not that great.
Sweep him away!
But maybe we can... That also does not build up that much.
Let me show you!
I stopped.
Now's hardly the time to lose hope.
Can you stop hitting me with that? Why did I dodge this early? Okay, I mean, oh my god, that did good-ish damage, but like, you just have a bajillion HP. Okay, fire everything. Here's the poison that you're not gonna be affected by that much. Actually, that builds up pretty okay. Yeah, okay, it is poisoned. I tried to get away from that, and I was too slow. I'm also not really hitting your arms, but then again, it doesn't really matter, because, like, you have so much HP anyway. Can we hit your arms this way? Kind of? Maybe? A little bit? God!
I feel great!
The build-up really is terrible. That was the wrong ability. I wanted to actually, like, laser you. I mean, it looks kind of impressive when you look at the raw number building up, but that's also because it's like, that was too early!
Sorry.
That is the full build-up of also just like having all of that poison. But like, oh my lord! Like, why the actual hell do you do this much damage? Are you a special one? Are you something that I should know about? Like, God. And we get to... Oh yeah, I changed back to this because like I didn't really use it the entire playthrough, and it kind of fits with the look that I have for most of the game now. Not really because it's something that I'm like super enjoy, but for the most, we're getting more gifts, so we're definitely coming back. Okay. But I'm just like, most of the outfits are just not that great and interesting, and I just don't want to have to change them, so I just stuck with this.
Hey, you gonna leave that lying there?
Why do you have lines for this when I haven't even, like, gone away, and now it's the line when I'm directly in front of it? That's just weird.
What a lucky find.
Ashketon Crossing creates a star-like ball of energy that spins around the user before finally exploding. 10. This requires 10. Immaculate Platinum block, and it's 2. Okay, we can upgrade stuff. Final upgrade level for jails. What are you?
I feel great!
Like, you're just a normal enemy, I guess, but like, why do you have these weird tentacles? I wish they would not disappear so I could now look at them more. They look like transmigrator tentacle. Well, thank you, game, for potentially giving me everything I want in terms of actual information. Remains of a resurgence transmigrator has the ability to change the laws of physics within an extremely limited range. A quasi-life form born from Luna Rapacis. Due to the existence of the Moon Envoys, it had been predicted that similar quasi-life forms would also be found within Luna Rapacis. Although they resemble revenants, they are an entirely different form of life. But Luna Rapacis is the sealing moon, right? You used it to seal away the resurgence, and you're now telling me this thing inside of is transmigrating the resurgence? that feels like you messed up. That does not feel like a good thing. That feels like something went wrong here, or we are completely wrong about like cause and effect. Of course, we have exploder, guys. Can you explode? Thank you. That is the Dawn Chorus, and what?
That looks pretty damn valuable.
More max upgrade. I mean, definitely, yeah, cool. But like, why do we have the Dawn Chorus? Why do we just have repurposed places from the rest of the game? Oh, because we have bosses themed after. I said something about I do not mind having boss refights, and I meant it.
I'm getting fired up!
Oh goddammit, that respawns these guys. Are you kidding me? That is kinda terrible. Okay, explode on all your enemies. Jeez. Noah killed the exploder guy. That guy does not stagger. But maybe we can just... Ow. Okay, they have longer range than I anticipated. You cannot roll through that. And they just teleport, because of course they do. Because of course they do. Of course they do. I had something that I wanted to talk about. Let me have in peace. Resurgence Flame. Okay, we have new cool weapon that also. But first and foremost, I do not mind refights of bosses if it's like the small bosses. If it's just like random elite enemies or stuff like that. Or if because when they're, I don't know, like a boss that has like a difference, I don't know, like suddenly a dragon instead of breathing fire breathes poison mist or something. I do not mind that. Those kind of like refights, I'm like, okay, whatever. And again, like if it's a game that you play multiple times, you're going to refight the bosses anyway, so it doesn't matter as much. But taking one of the big main bosses and making that a refight kind of completely undermines the potential, like the meaning of that fight. Now it's not like a one specific fight, especially with the actual, like the ways that these look. The heroes transform into things that are very representative of them as a person, or at least seemingly they are. So, right, there was something that we read about Josie at one point, where it's like that her, like, the first version, the blind hero, the armor that she has is a symbolism for how she pushed everyone away. And things like that, it just makes me go, eh? Repurposing that for, like, just random boss fight? Because you just wanted to put something here? If you put a powered-up moon envoy here, I would be less negative about this. I'm just gonna be honest. Making one of the basic enemies into an elite boss, I would be more fine with than having to refight these bosses. Because this really feels a bit lazy. I'm just gonna be honest. This just does feel a bit lazy. Anyway, Resurgence Flame Halberd. It has scales of willpower. It has Graviton Core, which I think we know. Creates a small black hole that draws in enemies. Press action button again to cause black hole to explode. Yes, actually we do know that, and I think I might even have tested. Okay, it's not on the weapon now, but I did test it. But oh well. Negativity out of the way, let's get into this.
So much for that.
Resurgence Projection Lyle. I guess the heroes are somewhat connected to the Resurgence. Those are wrong dodges. The second dodge was a panic dodge, and I regret it. That could have hit me. Ow. Ow! Okay. Again, like the Sunblight does not build up at all. Okay. Well, that's fine, because we have a plan B. It is still Sunblight, but it is just a better appliance method. Okay, okay, okay. What the actual flying fuck? Why is this so much? Okay. Holy... What the actual difference? Look at that efficiency. Okay, if you want to make a status build, Use multi-hit weapon abilities. Do not try to use the weapon, use weapon abilities with something like this. Holy crapsicles. That difference is insanity. That is so... Like, even with boosted resistance, because they get that. Oh. I kind of thought that it was a bit different in terms of hitbox, but okay. Can I get away with it? Maybe. It definitely does damage if it hits, but like this is the like. Now I want to like use some kind of weapon ability on. Okay, also the damage. I'm dead. Or not dead at all because you don't get hit in the backside. How to cheese this boss fight? Have a partner and just stay at its back. Boop. I don't really mind that.
I gotta say, you two have come into your own since we first met. I'm impressed. Your movement in combat is looking much sharper, more practiced. And Lou, there was a time you seemed afraid of your own shadow. Now there's conviction in your eyes. I was prepared to stay at your side for some time, but apparently I need not. You two can handle yourselves just fine.
Hey, you okay?
No, it's an incursion. But why now of all times?
Good question. Also question, how does that work when Noah is not there? I'm gonna stop talking about it because again, I just want to, I guess, do a second playthrough and then like maybe show off some of the differences, but like...
I see. You became a revenant for your family.
I needed them safe, whatever it took. The payoff was seeing my siblings and parents reach old age. My nieces and nephews are all the family I have left now. Our happy reunions rouse old memories.
It's Noah's.
The beauty of life lies in continuity. I'm convinced now, Noah. Our role as revenants is to serve mankind as its guardians. I want a world where families like yours live free of strife. We'll achieve this together.
Or is it Valentine's?
What Valentin said was true. The circle of life is truly wonderful.
I guess it's Valentine's.
It's been a century since you and I last had one of those incursions, huh? Glad you're holding up okay. We're here to protect a world where the seeds of humanity can bloom forevermore. The raison d'etre of revenants. A Valentin turn of phrase, as I'm sure you can tell. After we met and became true comrades, well, it wasn't long before his dream became mine. I only wish we could have made it happen in our time. I digress. The past is past. Don't mind me. That's all the energy in this area. With that done, let's move on to the next one.
Obtained resurgence energy, which is not an item. Intriguing, but yeah, we're in the moon, we're in the thing. This is now somewhat dimmed out. Interesting. Wait, it also doesn't look like there is any kind of map. Well, because we're in a dungeon, that's not how that works. They're always extra. But no, I really want to do something. Okay, I wanted to use this as a ranged weapon, but now we have the cool laser. I want to do something else. Something that multi-hits. What do we have? We have this, the jump spin. That is so basic. Could also try this. Against bigger enemies, that might be better.
Show me what you can do.
Yeah. That might work. That might work quite okay. I think that could be fine. Okay, we're gonna have to fight the 4 heroes again, because there seem to be 4 paths.
I feel great.
I feel a little iffy about that. Okay, we could actually trigger it. Can we hit you? Okay, that really builds up quite well. So, for status builds, that is how you do it. Weapon abilities with multi-hit. It is a per hit build-up, and it does not give a damn what kind of hit it is. Quite good.
I'm getting fired up.
What the?
Sweep him away.
What kind of ability was that? Can we get that? You're a big one, but you're also having something golden there. You have literal eyes on the back of your head. How are you not, like, seeing me? Guess those are not eyes. They're just eyes there for decoration.
Look after that, okay?
Primordial Heart, more max upgrade materials. This one for offensive forme. And more weapon max materials. 4 normal weapons though. We're doing this first. I just now realized that I did not spend my haste. I don't think that matters. I'm also realizing this is Holly again. And it will be like the first one. Which, as we might remember, is status resistant as all hell. There was a part of me that actually was thinking about maybe I should do the boss fights. If we're doing refights and all that. Maybe I should, like, not have a partner out. To, like, make this more of, like, an interesting fight. And not just be able to hide behind my partner. But with holy damage. Goodness gracious. The enemies hit. And they hit hard.
Sorry, back at last.
Back to just being absolutely, completely just obliterated. Goodness gracious dictates.
I'm getting fired up.
That is a succubus. That is a succubus with a new ability I have never seen before. You also have exchanged your head for one that I find much less interesting. I like the tentacle head. It gave you very much a lot of personality.
I feel great.
God, these enemies have HP. And this is such a dangerous ability. We already, like, learned that. But if they can give us stuff, that also means we have a new booster. Yep, there she is. She doesn't have her puppet. So is it just phase 2? Resurgence Flame Bayonet. Graviton Core, Supernatural Blood. Okay, it has fire on it. I actually didn't look at it. This also has fire on it. They, for some reason, do not say that they inflict lunar rapaces. Well, then again, I guess that status is only for us anyway, right? And Supernatural Blood was the ability to consume HP instead of Ichor if you have insufficient Ichor. Which is fine. It's just weird that you spend Ichor on an ability that then temporarily gives you the ability to not spend Ichor. That's just weird to me.
What a lucky find.
Okay, special weapon max upgrade material. There's an entire staircase there that makes me think, can we get there? But like, this does not look like you're supposed to walk over there. Like, at all. I would even say that this already is questionable. Questionable, but doable. Okay, for some reason, they give us this. I don't know why, but I want to, like, check this out before I do the boss fight. There is another enemy there. Oh, it's one of those thingy I didn't count.
Stay focused.
Ah, let me go, let me go, let me
This one
go.
won't be a walk in the park.
God dang it.
Only getting started, right?
Ow. God, why is that delayed? Because it's a third attack in a ranged attack thing. It is always... I just want to get rid of the little stupid thingamajiggy. Now you can bombard me. I don't care anymore. Let us fight this for real now. That was too early, and now I'm gonna get blasted because I was too early again. God, frick me sideways. And I didn't dodge. Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Hey, how are you feeling?
Not great, Noah. Not that great. Again, I don't feel so great.
Let me show you. We're after you. I'm getting fired up.
Glad it didn't go to waste.
Okay, you big thing, come over here. I'm not fighting you next to the next enemy. No. Oh, we're gonna be very slow with this one. Just making absolutely sure. God, flip me sideways. That is at least a nice version of that attack. It still sucks. Don't get me wrong. I don't like it. 1, 2, 3. That was pretty okay damage. I didn't even try to dodge that one. Oh god. That is so much more range than it looks like. This has very limited range. That was far too early. And that one hit me straight up.
I feel great.
Can you, like, stop saying that you feel great, Noah? Or ask me if I feel great? I think it is clear that that is just not the case anymore. Okay. Why do you exist? What is this place? There's another one of you. There's another one of you. You can stagger them. There's one final... I didn't upgrade my healing. Not like we need it or anything. Okay, there's an entire place to go to here. I kind of feel like we're not supposed to go this way yet. Yeah, that is Jose's place. So, like...
Hey, you gonna leave that lying there?
No.
I feel great.
Kinda just hope that I could get it before this guy aggroes. This feels like where we're going next after, so... This was unnecessary to do yet. Let's do Holly. And somehow figure out how the hell we're doing her with this build, specifically, because... Well... So let's rest, let's instantly jump in, because I guess there's an enemy behind us.
Damn. So much for that.
Oh, but we get the cool music! And we also get blasted as all hell. Oh god, it doesn't build up on her. I mean, we already knew that. Why am I surprised? I thought you were doing the one swipe. Can we stagger her out of some of that stuff? Doesn't really look like it. Oh, come on. That was a bit sketchy. Okay, stagger, kind of, but... Summon. Laser. That is not really enough. Why did I have so much trouble dodging that? That felt easy. I don't remember having, like, ridiculous problems the first time. We're just this time not gonna really care about your other half. Or maybe we are, because that one doesn't let me in peace. That's a bad idea, but maybe we hit both of them, kind of, not really. That was too early. Okay. Let me out! I don't see what the other is doing. That would be very bad. Oh, she didn't throw it. That is the one swipe. Okay, it's from the other direction. This is the worst. Actually, we have another status. Can we stun her? That seemed to have hit her, but it didn't even build up an enemy. Oh my god, can you leave me alone? Lady? You're too clingy. Maybe we can just get rid of her clone easily. No. No, we cannot. She also just doesn't really let you have moments to do stuff. Okay, that was stupid of me. But it really just feels like the question of like, when is my turn? When do I actually like get to do something? Because like I guess we get one hit there. The second one was already questionable. Maybe one hit here. That hit, because that was not perfectly dodged. Only one hit. Get out of the poison cloud. I wanted to dodge forward and I didn't. Okay, we can maybe get away with... No, we cannot. No, we cannot! And... Get rid of her. Okay, one-on-one now. Why am I know that is delayed. I'm such a, like... Okay, we have the same problem again. It just... You can't dodge it if you get hit by one. Yeah, if you dodge that, you can't get a hit in. You just cannot. There's just no time for some of these. Okay, like the first one is just not allowed to hit you. And you can kind of get away with it. And that felt like she just turned around. Okay. Good to know. I didn't even see that. Like, gotta be honest, second playthrough, this is gonna be the fight that I am looking forward to the most. To figure this out more. Because so far this seems like one of the most annoying fights in the game. Like, a legit just like, what the hell is this? I really don't want to really, like, do this again. But then again, I'm also kind of just wanting to, like, actually... I kind of would want to... Oh no, how about the thingies? Can we stun you? Nope, she just doesn't care at all, and I panicked. Okay, if you're far enough away, you can absolutely get away from that attack. That's great. So, like, a ranged fight actually might be functional. Oh, now it's not... Now that I'm paying attention, it's not on me. And she hits behind her. Okay. Fine. Be like that then. Hey. Okay, I was too late now. Oh, come on. It doesn't do anything against you. Actually, it does something. Okay, how are you supposed to dodge that? I have no health. Well, that's gonna be great. Amazing, fantastical. Okay. We can do this. We can absolutely do that. When can I do this? When are we actually getting our chance to just...
Can't end like this.
Oh my lord. This fight sucks. I don't think it actually sucks. I honestly... Okay, fine. The build is working against me right now. And that timing doesn't really register in my head like it should. But honestly, like, the question really is, like, you can't get away with that. Oh, actually you can. That attack is ridiculous and just hits everywhere. That was potentially greedy. And I will pay for it, but no, actually not. That is greedy, but I hope we can just maybe stagger her out of it. We cannot. Okay, that's a good one. That is an attack that I have seen before. It is just an attack that she does once in a blue moon, and I am not ready for at all. But this is not a new... That hits behind her. I can't see anything tree. Let's try to laser her. She's out of reach, actually. Really? The poison cloud hurts you. Has the poison cloud hurt you all the time? Because that does not have the range I think it does. I don't know, it's a freaking laser. It just feels like it should have range. It just does not. For reasons. Okay, the clone is just not tanky. We don't need statuses to take care of the clone. What we do need, however, is good timing. We need to just... Okay, am I gonna get hit by that? No. But we're gonna get hit by that because I was greedy! Get me out of the cloud! Oh, I thought you were doing one more. You were not. Okay. Clone gone. Very annoying rest of the fight still. I don't know. It just really feels like you only really get one attack at, like, when she just lets you. Or when you maybe can bait out that attack. That is like the best damage opportunity you can get. Maybe also this one? No. Well, at least not for this ability. You can maybe get away with other things, but you cannot get away with that. Okay. Greed. I do not deserve to win this. I'm still greedy and not playing well. Because the game has kind of just allowed me to do that for the most part. And I still have not really, like, started to learn, because I'm a very slow learner. I just gotta be honest in that, and if a game doesn't force me to learn from the beginning, then it will take me like 5 playthroughs to actually, like, get good. I'm incredibly slow in that. And this game, like, really does not force you to get good. This game lets you get away with a lot. Okay, we can't stun her. We can't poison her, I don't have anything, and now I'm questioning, like, what am I supposed to... Now this just worked. Why does it work? When it didn't work before. That is one of the weirdest sounds that any of the enemies has made. What are you trying to do? Okay, you can kind of just run sideways from it. That is a very good way to do that. If you can just run sideways from it, that's amazing. Don't know if you have to dodge that, but I did anyway. That hits behind her because big swingy scythe. Makes sense, actually. Big super explosion attack. With the follow-up that is kind of still an ability that I don't understand. I did the same thing! Why did it not work this time? What is that timing? Like, that is microseconds. Actually fighting her next to these... Like, they are your safety against some of her attacks, but like... These quote-unquote pillars are like a detriment against half of the other attacks. So it's really just like... kinda not great. I wanna do this fight in New Game Plus solo.
You know, there's something I've waited a century to be able to ask you. I know we're not allowed to know how history changed, but be honest with me. I remember that day, that moment in fact, when you burst in on me and Franz trying to kill one another on Magmel Island. You came back through time to save my hide, didn't you?
Well, I think we should be honest. Yep.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Well, I'll be damned. Look at you two and your hearts of gold. Thank you. I owe you big time.
Not another incursion.
You're telling me everyone in the Academy is dead?
Yes, on Lavinia's orders. She sacrificed most of them to produce a vessel for the resealing.
Oh well.
Is she out of her mind? Those were our classmates.
I'm sorry, Noah. There was no other recourse. I couldn't stop her. It's my fault. Hers was the only viable solution, and I could offer no alternative.
Well, though, do you have something to say to that?
Lady Lavinia rarely speaks of the past, but this is dreadful.
That's it? Well, again, I said something about, like, she feels like a control freak. And I don't think she's necessarily evil. I just think she doesn't see a different way and just tries to preserve the world in a way that she sees fit.
Voda House. It's directly descended from Idris, a lineage charged with the terrible task of maintaining the seal for all. And what's more, they knew. They knew the seal would give out one day. But they could never produce an heir fit for the title, fit to replace Idris. And renewing that seal required them to produce a vessel, something capable of harnessing that power. France and I were spared because the Voda still saw some use for us. But as for the others, snuffed from existence. All of it, the Academy, the resealing efforts, was Lavinia's plan. She called the shots.
She would go so far.
In her defense, I'm sure she was desperate. Doing nothing meant annihilation. Even so, the incident spurred Valentin and me to take our leave of Voda House. We tried to solve it alone. Valentin never said anything, but I'm convinced he was driven not to let anyone else be sacrificed. Sorry, that's more than enough reminiscing. Let's get a move on.
Well, we're probably gonna figure out what's really behind it at the end. If it is potentially like the only option, or... Why this is not open? But oh well. Lavinia, you will have some things to answer later. But yeah, like, I didn't want to do this fight on my own right now, just because I think it will be dreadful. And I honestly don't want to, like, waste who knows how much time on refights. But, like, if I do, like, a second playthrough, I don't have most of the stuff that I, like, want to showcase there. I just want to then showcase, like, the differences and stuff. So in that point, I'm like, I don't give a damn if I then fight this boss for who knows how long, but I think that might literally, like, take hours. I don't know, like, that fight on your own feels not that fun. It did respawn, oh god, oh no. Maybe we can run past and don't have to worry, we have no motorcycle. Well, I guess we're gonna wait for it before it does its rounds and then try to get past it. Should be possible. Maybe, potentially, hopefully. That worked out surprisingly well. This is a stealth game. Like, certified stealth game.
Be right there.
What the... What was you doing? He had a glowing explosive fist, or at least I'm thinking it was about to explode. What the hell? You're normal enemies. Why do you get the cool moves? Also, question, can we get that? Probably, right? What the hell are you? You have like an entire circle of all stuff around you. We might have to go that way anyway after. So I guess it's boss time first. Jose, my beloved.
Don't go dropping that.
Also... this is how we get the final upgrade stuff. That's all fine. I still am not sure if I like the fact that, like, all the places we've been to are just, like, put in here. Like, I guess story-wise it might have something to do, but it is something...
We've been going for a while.
I think my full thoughts I will leave for the end. I will do, like, a little bit, like... The final part will have, like, a review at the end, and I think then I will voice what I feel about this. But right now, let's just do Josie again.
Damn. So much for that.
Going all out.
We can poison you, can we not? Oh, yes we can. Oh, I don't think we've seen that. We've seen that, absolutely. Yes, she can do that. We know that. And I also know that she does damage. I did not see that that was an attack. I can't see, Josie. You're big. Ow.
Hey, you're up. Bet you're famished.
Oh, no, everything's fine. It's just like, got a little blindsided by not being able to see. And being surprised by some attacks I haven't seen before. Okay. Okay, that's delayed. She two-shots me. Yeah, he's, Okay. Okay, this is not very good. She just drop-kicked me. With... Oh my god. Okay. This fight is gonna be something, isn't it? We can maybe get away with that. Not that that's gonna do that much. Why are these attacks that don't look like they do much? Like, why are they like half deadly? I do not remember your moves at all. I gotta be honest. You kinda just got away with... I did not know what she was doing. Again, do not remember. Oh, we're dead. Okay, we are out of reach. Okay. That's fine. That is an attack. We have to heal after every goddamn hit. And I thought I could get away, but no, I timed that wrong. That is... Okay, this has a range. Because of course it does. Yeah. I do not know your timings, lady. Okay. Well, I said something about, like, I don't get good until the game forces me to get good. Well, I think it forces me to get good now. That is... I do not like that. Okay, we can kind of cheese that. But not really. Okay, how do you get rid of the balls? Do you just have to wait them out? Because that sucks.
Things aren't looking good. I feel great. Let me show.
Greed, but it will stagger. Because the status staggers.
Sweep him away.
That is a 2-hit. Does she do... No? Wait. That did not register in my head at all. That was too early, and I think I'm in the range. Yes, I am. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh. One more time? I'm with you.
Well, it is learning time. Let's...
Stay focused.
That alone just completely... She missed me. That is faster than I expected. Okay, we're not getting our levels. Who needs them? I don't. How the hell did you miss me?
Can't end like this.
Stay focused.
Ball! Okay, that was too late. And she just misses. That's nice.
This is fun.
That is a bigger one. I thought it was the small one where she... Okay, I'm dead.
Seriously? Here you go.
Only getting started, right?
That is too slow. Get away with it.
Hold it together.
You can maybe poison her.
Gotta get more blood.
Okay, thank you for the iframes, game.
Just a scratch.
Fuck.
Stay focused.
God dang it. I honestly think I hate the status more than her damage.
Damn. So much for that.
And it lingers. Because of course it does. Why shouldn't it linger? Why should this game actually be... That has bigger radius than I expected.
Seriously? Here you go. We got it.
Okay, nope.
Like this.
Stay focused!
Didn't react.
Let's get him!
That is slower.
Here you go!
That's still... What the... No. What do you mean?
You may want to slow your roll a bit.
What do you mean slow my roll? I rolled out of the initial hit and the lingering effect still... That is... Okay, quick step dodge. Let's try.
The real fight starts here! Now it's hardly the time to hope.
Okay, even that dodge doesn't help you. That's great. Quick, can we do this?
Stay focused!
Well, it doesn't do anything against her. That has so much range. Okay, we cannot get out of the range. I didn't dodge.
It can't end like this.
Oh, far from over!
Why do I always dodge too late on that? I thought that was a swipe from the other side.
Only getting started, right?
What hit me? Is that another just lingering hitbox? Okay. Never do 2 attacks. Learn to dodge that early. It's not even that early, it's just that I am just not dodging at all. Can get out of range for that, easy. That is a lingering hitbox around there. You cannot, you have to stay away. Okay. That just is how it is. Ah. Ah.
Here you go!
I don't think I like this, like how some of her attacks just don't follow the rhythm of her other attacks. She's very much just like doing her thing, except for when she just isn't. Can I get her out of it? Yes, but no.
We're in the sights!
God dang it, I got tricked. I thought that that was a potential that...
This is far from over!
That attack, that double hit is nasty. But don't fully understand when that hits twice and when it doesn't. Breathe. Never punished. I didn't hit, I didn't hit, I didn't hit. Oh my god, I nearly dodged into one of the bubbles. You could get away with that most of the time. Why couldn't I get away with it now? That worked all the other times. Maybe that was greedy. That is still too fucking slow. And that attack is so goddamn fucking fast. That's another one of those, like, the moment they move, you have to dodge. Which is just... I dodged into it again, and now I'm dead.
Like this.
Okay, how are we getting past this?
Oh, we are getting past it. We're starting to slowly but steadily get into some kind of rhythm.
The real fight starts
I don't even know if I can get my stuff anymore. That was greedy as all hell. I deserve to be punished for that.
Hardly the time to lose hope.
That... When does that hit twice? That spinny move. Don't dodge forward!
Seriously? Here you go.
Okay, you can dodge that direction. That seems to work. Are you... Oh, I'm starting to get pissed at this fight. Like... This is not about... just here and there missing a timing. This is like really just made in a way that is just there to screw you over / infuriate you. I couldn't get out of the area. That doesn't even hit. Greedy? Shouldn't have done 2 hits. I dodged into it again.
Stay focused.
Okay, that was, I guess, the wrong time to heal. That was a greedy slap that I should not do. Sure.
Seriously? Here you go.
Don't say that as if you're disappointed in me. That's just the game being not necessarily...
Keep your cool.
You can't dodge away from that diagonally. That will take time to learn.
Now's hardly the time to lose hope. Stay focused.
Okay, why did I do that?
It can't end like this.
Nearly half.
Stay focused.
Only getting started.
Yeah. Three. That does not pay off.
Here you go.
I wish I had a missile. Because every time she does that with the balls, we could absolutely get away with putting the poison field down. That was the wrong direction. That was greedy, but it actually works out.
Now's hardly the time.
That was not what I expected. God damn it. God, I hate these balls. That was great. Phase 2. Fuck. God dang it.
Oh, this is far from over.
Okay. That was an unnecessary extra flip. We got I-Core. Which means we can get away with just poisoning her. Fuck. Not how you do that. Okay.
There's too much blood.
Don't kill me. Okay. Thank you for letting me heal. Thank you, Josie, my beloved. But do you see how much damage the poison does? Like, again, if we just had the poison field. If I could just switch that. Every single time she does the balls, we could just get away with putting poison on her. Fuck.
The real fight starts here.
That is the weird spin that I don't know how to really dodge. Thank you for being nice, Josie. You're such a great, wonderful person. Like, ah!
Like this.
I started talking. The difference of talking and not talking cannot be overstated. Like, sometimes, honestly, I look back at some of the recordings. Like, I mean, I'm editing this, so I'm looking at them, and there are some fights where I'm like, goodness gracious, why am I this bad? But I think this is a perfect showcase to just, like, the difference between actually focusing on the fight and me talking. It is so big, but doable. I just wish I had the poison field.
So much for that.
That would make this so easy. But that's on the other weapon, and then I don't have a quick dodge. Well, that's not entirely true, then I don't have a quick dodge with this blood coat. Actually worth checking. Why does these balls stay? And the others don't? Josie? Josie, my love, can we please do something? I don't... Thank you. Ow. I did not think that would hit me.
Only getting started, right?
That was greedy as all hell, and not worth it.
This is far from over.
Oh, come on. Really? That one I'd chuck up to just my non-existence of spatial awareness.
Let's get him.
Oh, you're doing the thing. I'm trying to get away from the fucking ball. That's okay. Heal. Double spin. What is the hitbox of that thing? It eludes me.
The real fight starts here.
Hey. I don't get that attack.
Only getting started, right?
Okay. Okay, wait. Wait.
Oh, this is far from over.
Okay, we don't have as much reach anymore. But we have Poison Field. That was not great, Josie. Do not like that. Please don't do it like that again. Yes. Poison Field. Shitty bones.
Seriously? Here you go.
Oh god, we really don't have the range anymore. What the? That was the timing. Why? That is how I did it the entire time. How did it now not work? That goes down much faster. I was looking at the status effect. That was not good. I should do different things. Somehow that didn't hit me. Don't think you can rely on that. I'm dodging too early.
Stay focused.
Why am I dodging too early? Why am I not dodging that at all? Fuck balls. That was greedy and unnecessary.
Seriously? Here you go.
And a weird spinny backslash. But again, I feel like this is very much doable. It is doable. I nearly had it.
Focused.
It's not even a question if it is doable. It is just a question if can I actually stop myself from failing. That threw me off. You didn't do your sword swipe. You always do your sword swipe on that. Fuck the balls, though. Ah! Too early. Too early, too early, too early, too early, too early.
Can't end like this.
Don't have a cool... Well, I have a cool attack, actually. Why didn't I just do that?
No.
Ball. Ball. Two attacks. Didn't really register that one. Somehow that missed me. Well, if you let me get away with it like that, then I'm going to take it. Thank you, Jose. What was that hit? I have to You have to dodge to the, like...
Seriously?
Brain
Here you go.
doesn't function when I... God, fuck me sideways. Your left, her right. God...
You may want to slow your roll.
Thinking, talking while doing stuff. No, it doesn't work. I can't multitask. I guess. Oh my lord.
Stay focused.
Okay, that...
Can't end like this.
One more time? I'm with you.
That does not feel good. That feels fucked. Those status webs, those... That was just bad dodge on my part. But like, those are completely and utterly fucked. Like, that is... No. Can you stack these? Actually, maybe you can. Looks like it's possible.
Only getting started, right?
Seriously? Here you go. We got this.
Fuck. That was actually too early to dodge. But by the grace of Josie, I'm alive. God, fuck. I still don't understand how I'm supposed to dodge that one. I'm also never really paying attention to that one, because it never happens.
Now's hardly the time to lose hope. Let's get it.
Agreed. Fuck.
Seriously? Here you go.
God frick me. Wait, was that a spin?
Don't you die on me.
Half. Maybe I can get away with that if she's gonna scream. Oh, absolutely we can, kind. I did not. Stacking 2 doesn't seem to be good enough to be worth it.
Real fight starts here.
God. Back to dodging into it. What the? That was weird. Okay, not fast enough.
Now's hardly the time.
Can't get away with that.
Far from over. Stay
Greedy. Oh my god, if that had killed me, I would have fucking screamed. Balls of shittiness.
Seriously? Here you go.
And she... Perfect, amazing RNG ball placement. Not even close.
There we are. That's the last of the energy.
Hmm?
Guess it's time.
What do you mean the last? We haven't done Xenon
Not
again. Are we not gonna fight Xenon again?
I'm pleased to see you well, Noah. We're thankful you've returned to us on the frontier.
Forget that. Is it true? Did Valentin really go missing at the upheaval?
Yes, I'm afraid so. To make matters worse, the lunar Rapacis continues to scald revenants, giving horrors free rein to terrorize mankind. Humanity needs its protectors now more than ever. will you lend us your strength?
Looks like our dream wasn't meant to be, Valentin. I tried to do you proud, but it's a dull world without you, old friend.
Did you hear? Lady Lavinia is recruiting a new Revenant hunter to join us.
A hunter, huh? I've worked with one before, but it's been a while. Things might have turned out differently if they'd been here.
Huh. So far we don't know anything about our main character, other than we are a Revenant hunter. Lavinia? Maybe more things she has to explain.
After the upheaval was a low point for me, like I was stuck in time. That's why our reunion at Magmel was a godsend. You came back, and the future wasn't a dead end anymore. Time began to move again. I even began thinking you could save Valentin. Maybe.
No, we...
Don't worry, I know it's wishful thinking, but that's fine. I had no hope until you showed up. You filled that void, and gave me light. Through the two of you, I found my purpose again in an empty world. I'll never forget the good times we spent together. Now it's time I repaid the favor. I've owed you for a long time. This time, my friend, I'll lead the way. All right, everyone okay?
Noah, just what did you mean by lead the way?
Just what I said, but don't let it bother you. Come on, let's go. We're just about there.
I also would like to know what you mean by that. Break the seal we didn't do? Xenon. Curious.
You got
Okay, Noah, you can come back out to play.
I feel great! Going all out!
Ow.
I could do this all day! Let me show you!
I love how after legit having done a boss that was somewhat difficult, going back to basic enemies, I instantly get hit. That's just great, amazing, fantastical showing of just... Oh, that is not... That is... I kind of thought that was just some... What the hell are you? Do you have resurgence skulls as boobs? No, I can't really look at you. No, I can maybe... Yeah, that is what it looks like.
So much for that.
I do not know what you mean by that, especially not in, well, reference to what I just said, so, okay. Let's get you first, so we can get Big Ape on its own. I think the Josie fight overall is a fun fight, honestly. Just as a side note. I just hate the bolts. And that weird double spin attack breaks my brain. I don't understand, like, what actually is going on with that, or how you're, like, really supposed to do that. You are still alive! And you're still not sunblighted. And sunblight did, like, what to you? I couldn't really tell, but, like, that final number said 39,000. Goodness fucking health bar. May I also remind you, this is normal game, holy. And I thought when I hit with Doomfall an enemy that, like, took 13,000 damage, that was big damage, but, like, no. Oh god, no. Enemies are tanky now.
I feel great!
Actually, do I want my dual blades thingy back? That gives me 31 damage. But I would lose the quick dodge. I guess we're cheesing the rest of the game with quick dodge. I don't know if that's even important, honestly. It doesn't feel like it does that much different. That is a metagen remnant. I think I talked about it once that there is one here in the past that you can fight again and again and again.
This is gonna be one hell of a fight.
I don't think so. Oh, but you're an upgraded metagen remnant. The ones we fight normally do not have like weird resurgence spawns like that. That was too early. Ow. Can you kind of not do that? I don't know if there is an abyss behind you. So I would kind of not want to go there. Oh, but you don't seem to have poison coming out of your backside. That's an upgrade.
I feel great!
Oh, you teleport back to your arena. Interesting.
I feel light as a feather.
You gotta grab
Just like the
everything
respawning
needs.
one, this one also repeats its weird dying sounds. I don't know why, it just is a thing. Welp, all that for upgrade material. And this is just a way back, right? Yeah, there's the missile. Okay, well in that case. Let's go down here, and there is a tower with... Can go over there. Did we go there? I don't think we did.
Hell yeah!
Kinda works. Feels a bit janky, but works. One more. Now we also have to figure out, like, actually turn them in. And a treasure! Overlink. 6 ichor. Temporarily activates assimilation effects while a partner is summoned. Cannot be used while partner is assimilated. Huh. I don't know. Same thing with a lot of the other abilities. Like, the effect sounds nice, potentially. It's a potential good bonus, but it's the problem that it is just temporary. And I'm like, what's the real purpose of that? Like, how much are you getting out of temporary?
Let's keep this ride going.
Okay, that is where we just were. Wonderful. Well, final stop at a missile, because we were there, that's where we came from.
Getting tired?
That is
Don't push
apparently
yourself
only
too
one
hard.
way, and I thought that there was another way here. Actually? No. No, there is not. Okay, I thought there was a way here. But yeah, we're not fighting Xenon again, that's interesting. So he really holds a bit of a special place. Okay. So now that we have stuff, let's activate this twice, and let's activate this. Okay, this is fully upgraded, this is not. Maybe we have it.
Let's shoot even higher.
So let's just use it. We could go back to Magmel and do other things, right? But like, there isn't that much to be done, actually, other than like getting all the final pieces of equipment.
So this is where he lies. The Lenten's cocoon.
Can you do me a favor, guys? Promise you'll look after him for me, will you?
Noah, stop! You won't hold out!
Hey, partner. I'm here to fulfill our promise.
Wake the hell up!
No. He knew he wouldn't survive.
He did it anyway.
The pathos blocks our way. It's most likely Valentin's. We'll need to touch it to proceed. Why does the air here feel so heavy, though?
I don't know. There's teeth growing out of the ceiling. I wouldn't be surprised about any feeling you have other than, like, comfort. If you told me that this was a nice, comfy place, I would question it. Also, wait a second, we are in the cocoon now. Does the cocoon just go like down, 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 down? No, it doesn't look like it. Right? That's a bit weird. Where are we going?
Believe me, Valentin, losing the students still pains me deeply too. But there was no other way. Procuring a vessel was absolutely necessary. You have to put this behind you and look to the future. It was our misfortune that Idris's ability didn't manifest in you.
For generations, Voda House has venerated Idris, fixated solely on tracing his footsteps. But his seal won't hold forever. What if others wrong, though? What if Voda House's methods are a mistake? My friends would have died for nothing. We can't keep sacrificing the people we're trying to protect. There has to be a better way.
Okay, nothing to look at. Clocks! God dang it, my voice is giving out for some reason. Oh.
Like Xenon, Valentin too sought to find a different path than the one Idris chose.
Daddy, why are these so short?
We must remain vigilant from here on.
Oh, and now we're like...
There's another shard. air is so thin, it's hard to breathe. Place your hand on it. I'm sure Valentin is beyond the shard.
Now we're like nearly going out again. Like, where are we going?
Transcript of the Xenon Grifkov trial. Why is increasing the Revenant population seen as a vice? He tried to warn us then, didn't he? About the true nature of the resurgence.
I mean, but House Voda must know, right? Otherwise the trial would not have been done with that, right? So, like, there should be something that you already know. So it's kind of... I don't know, Valentin sounds a little surprised about that. Maybe I'm reading too much into it.
The correlation is clear to me now. Imitating Idris's ways will only ever be a temporary measure. But there is one way to eradicate the resurgence for good. We weren't mistaken, Noah. I can build the future we dreamed of now. A world where mankind can finally flourish.
What did he do?
Did he say eradicate the resurgence for good? But how?
The one thing that comes to mind is Queen Imogen fusing with the horror in the scar, and, well, us killing her when the seal broke seems to have solved that issue. Maybe Valentin did something similar, trying to merge with the resurgence completely, so that when we kill him, it's gonna be gone, but since it comes from the Revenants, and they are still there, that would not eliminate the source. Right? So it must be something different.
This place is steeped in Valentin's pathos. We must be near the lunar core.
And we
Let's
get
rest up.
one final missile.
There he is.
That feels a bit weird.
I can take this. Ow.
Oh. Weird things floating above him. Well, he also has that weird thing on his back. I don't know, that doesn't really fit that well. Okay, that's a hitbox. Ow.
To heal.
Thank you for perfectly timing that, so that I definitely don't get a chance
This time
to heal after that.
careful.
Okay, these are fast. And then there's one super delayed attack, because of course there is. He healed.
Spread your wings. Yeah.
The grab attack looks like it could be something that heals. Okay, Lou, come here. Attacking from two sides is not gonna make this functional. I have no clue like what his attacks are and when we're gonna actually...
Composure.
Actually, I am not having fast dodge on.
Like this.
Wasn't that the whole point?
Fall back.
Ow. Why do we not have fast dodge right now? We changed stuff so that we would. Right? Strength works, dexterity does not. We had... Oh, flip me sideways. Noah doesn't exist anymore. Noah gives us 2 points of dexterity. Ah! Well, in that case, screw the build. Well, not screw the build, but screw the fast dodge. If we're not getting it, then I can also just equip this again. I have no idea if that's on the recording. If it is, it is. We have to see. But, someone is putting things in places above us. In the apartment above me. I have no clue what they're doing. But it does make quite some sound.
We've been discovered. I'll fight to the end.
Okay, how far can we need to go away from this? That also kind of looks like some kind of life absorb move.
Yeah.
God, that is so slow. This is... Ultra Mega Duper Uber Delay. Because of course it is.
Like this. Look out! Sorry for taking so long.
He jumps too much, so I don't think this will work on him. Oh my god. It's definitely a fight that you have to learn. Okay, that is not just one big thing that's like a giant area. Okay, that didn't do anything? No buff or anything that I can see also? Okay, he just has range out of the wazoo. Okay. That heal. Oh my god, that heals a lot. And it also drained all my ichor. Maybe it even like heals him based on like how much ichor you got. Or something. I could see that. But that did not hit. Because he is in the grab attack. Okay. Okay, I do not like the fact that you can heal. And heal in a way that like actually is very detrimental to us. If it's just a heal, it's like whatever. But the fact that you can heal while also like draining ichor? That does not feel good. What are you doing? I don't know. Maybe it's just like the other thing.
Spread your wings.
God, stop with the math. That was the wrong timing. That is even more delayed than what I thought. Lou, don't get grabbed by him all the time, please. Maybe we can time this perfectly? Kind of? Wait, what? Are we actually? Yes, we are. How the fuck did we get that? That does not feel like we actually, like, deserved it. No, 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 no. Yeah, he takes all of our ichor, except for 1 point. And he gets, like, I think maybe healed based on how much he takes. That is a fucked ability. Especially since it's such a big range. 1, 2... That was still too goodness fucking... Okay, that's not on me. Yeah, we're not gonna try the... We're just gonna try to potentially get status up. And he does... something. Okay, it's the balls.
Brace yourself. Fight to the end.
There's so much rage.
Use it well.
So much range and speed. Okay, what is that? That's the fucked one. That's the...
This time we'll win.
Yeah, he didn't seem to get health back. Which is actually a problem, because that means he just had that much health. Whoops. Oh, that was Lou. Thought he was doing something new, but no, it's just Lou's. Well, it's the same thing that we can also have. It's the axe that also... Maybe we can stagger him out of it. He just didn't hit us. Greed prevails. What the hell did you just do? He has a weird dimensional mouth hand that swallowed a giant red thingy. I have no clue what else am I supposed to really say to that. Okay. Yep, sure, that's a thing he can do. And now he summons more of those. Okay. These attacks get upgraded. Oh, great. Does they heal more now? That is honestly something I don't really want to have to deal with. Okay, I can't see actually what he does. I was thinking giant explosion, not giant... That is actually too fucking... And now it's faster. And... Are we done? How in the world, if you don't know what's going on, are you supposed to dodge that? If you have no clue, there is no way in hell that you get to dodge that attack perfectly. Okay. He's just too fast. That was too slow. No, that was me too fast. The attack was too slow. It's... Goddamn. That was too early. And he just healed back up. And, oh my god. I hate that attack already. Because, like, I don't know the timing or how you're even supposed to, like, figure out the timing. But then he's just like... If you don't figure this out, the punishment is...
Like this.
Did his back jump just kill me?
Don't be hasty. Take your time.
I don't know if I want to take my time. That feels like a fight where we just have to burst him down fast and efficient. But also, I right now don't have the time for this. I need to make food. And eat, so... Well, for now, I'm gonna make food. We're gonna see how this goes. And that shall be it for today. If you enjoyed the video, do the usual, do the YouTube things, and have a good day. Till next time.